It's gonna thunder, right? Beastly. Welcome back to Greg Parker Properties. Here we are in a rainy, thundery Kuala Lumpur. Okay, in our last video we spoke about why you should buy property in Malaysia and why now. Today we'll be giving you the top 10 reasons why you should be buying property in Singapore. Number 1, stability. Singapore has strong political leadership and strong economic fundamentals, and that's why decade after decade Singapore has been the go-to place for investors around the world. Number 2, low tax environment. Besides the additional buyer's stamp duty, Singapore is a low tax environment, and really the cream on the cake is the fact there's no capital gains tax. Bonus! As safe as houses, Singapore is one of the safest cities/countries in the entire world. Dissidence is not tolerated, and so Singapore really is a safe haven for individuals and families alike. Number 4, healthcare and education. Actually, to be honest, healthcare and education is world class. Singapore has a sterling public health system, and their education is second to none. What more can I say? Number 5, home financing. Singapore is very expat and foreigner friendly for mortgages and loans. You have an abundance of local, regional and international banks at your disposal. So securing home loans is a walk in the park. Number 6, no grey areas. In Singapore, you don't get any shenanigans, you don't get backhanders. What you see is what you get. And that's the beauty of living, working and investing in Singapore. Number 7, location, location, location. Singapore is the 3rd densest city in the world. You've got to grab a bit of that pie while you can. They have both freehold and leasehold, but grabbing that part of the freehold pie in the central business district in Central is tough. So you've got to get in there early as well and expect to pay a premium. Number 8, per square foot. The per square foot cost in the center of Singapore has increased by 55% over the last 10 years. However, given the current COVID-19 crisis, we may find Singapore, and also the same in Malaysia as well, that the prices are going to drop slightly in per square foot value, or that will be given more incentives in terms of rebates and also discounts as well. So let's see what the developers come up with. Number 9, long-term investment. Singapore is a great place to live, to work, to study and to invest as well. Beyond this, Singapore has become a place to retire, and securing a long-term visa is actually easier in Singapore than it is in many countries around the world. Singapore knows how to weather a storm. Actually, most countries in the Asia Pacific, including Teflon Thailand, know how to weather a storm. So Singapore will be back on its feet in no time in relation to COVID-19. So it's a fantastic destination to invest. And now with more properties coming online in 2020, maybe it's somewhere you should be looking at. Well, I hope you enjoyed that and it gave you 10 good reasons to invest in Singapore. Now don't forget, log on to gregjparker.com for a list of all the properties I'm managing, and if there's anything you can't find, just drop me an email and I'll make sure I'll dig it out for you as well. Don't forget to follow us on our YouTube, Instagram and Facebook as well. See you next time.